All right. That was that was a thing that definitely happened on the screen. I don't even. I'm gonna. What am I gonna do? Sorry, give me just a sec. Window capture. Just for posterity, I can include the chat to record the reaction to what just occurred. Yep, that was a thing. Oops, turned off the wrong thing. All right. Oh no, I'm not done. As a nice side effect to currently being unemployed, I don't have to work tomorrow. Strange how that goes. So let's continue with this in all its thisness. Wait, hold out for 1.8 billion. I could have done that. God damn it! I should have looked. Work for you? Doing what? Sorry, I didn't mean that to sound so like, meh, but I wasn't aware you had a job that would allow for me to come work for you. Oh, look, we're surrounded by debris, because that's how space works.
Shakuras is gone. It has become one with the eternal night. But the traditions we forged there will remain with us forever.
Is that still possible, Matriarch?
More so than you may realize. What do you know of the Shadow Walk?
It is our most famed dance step.
Your people closely guard their customs.
It is our most sacred rite of passage. The Initiate stands alone. Members of her tribe strike against her from the shadows.
That's dodgeball.
She becomes a shadow hunter, true Dark Templar.
Why do you speak of this?
You stood alone as Dark Templar against countless enemies, risking your
Isn't this
life.
exactly Kerrigan's stupid bullshit with becoming a primal Zerg last
Shadow
game?
path already, Artanis. You no longer have the Kala. You.
That's everybody. That's all of you. You all cut off your nerve things.
We lost the Kala, and now Shakuras.
Blanket forts, you say. Interesting.
The Nerazim fought valiantly beside us, even unto the destruction of their world.
Because
Their homeworld has always been.
fought valiantly, they were being attacked.
Forgotten it, or the
It's not like it was optional
to
for them.
safety.
You speak of Adun, so saith Judicators and Leon. Adun failed to eradicate the rogue tribes, those who call themselves the Dark Templar. We witnessed the burst of the Twilight Star.
What?
In that treasonous instant, Adun ushered the heretics and himself to fate.
The Twilight Star. You understand what Twilight means, right?
But allowing them life.
Treason. Adun chose mercy rather than committing genocide. This was a noble act, Preserver.
Was it? I see history through the eyes of those who lived it, Artemis.
Perhaps this is why you are blind to all that is before you. History's truths are only ever understood looking through the backwards lens, seeing its consequences take root.
As a preserver, I have always experienced history as a living, breathing now, as those who experienced it in the moment did. Perhaps I should consider the way you view it.
Perhaps there are heroes on both sides, and evil is everywhere. Okay, no, I want to talk about that. He chose to show mercy rather than committing genocide, that was a noble act. No, that's not noble. That is like the literal minimum standard of behavior. You don't get a fucking cookie for not committing genocide. What the fuck? What? Like... Just please, somebody in chat, like, does this, am I insane? Like, was that just the most fucking bizarre thing to give somebody credit for ever? Well, he could have committed genocide, but he didn't. He is our greatest hero. The Protoss are just terrible people. It's the worst. The Protoss equivalent of the Red Pill is just people who are like, yeah, dude was a great guy for not just murdering all of the Dark Templar. Yeah, the Protoss would have Kala rights activists. I don't even know what's going on in the chat right now. It's... Oh. No, only one of the Wachowski siblings is a sister. Unless something happened more recently that I don't know about. I thought only one of them was a trans woman and the other one was just a dude.
Phoenix, the core is emitting an unusual number of flares. Can you recalibrate the gravity well's vector field?
No.
So when does Phoenix's like evil programming kick in and he tries to kill us all? I really hope it's soon.
An utter deed, Shakuras. Shakuras is...
No, you already said that. Stop that. No, they were all words, but... Oh, no, he's Dr. Septipus.
I see the master construction of the Xel'Naga now. Their understanding that energy, essence, and information
Essence!
are all one. Each interchangeable, each mutable.
Trying to configure the Dark Templar. What does that sentence
The
mean?
information Zeratul foresaw within this keystone.
I have.
What?
From what I understand,
No, it's just saw.
it will lead us.
If the information is already there, he doesn't foresee it.
Ulnar. It is a place of myth. A realm whispered of in our legends.
The homeworld of the Xel'Naga. I believe the keystone can project its location.
Show me, Karax.
Oh, good. It's a giant space jellyfish.
I must be in error.
The Altarian rift.
That is impossible. Nothing can survive within such unrelenting forces. It appears I have failed you, Hierarch.
I do not believe so, Karax. It is said that the Xel'Naga came from...
It is said by me just now when I said it.
This aligns with Zeratul's prophecies. We will go in. Make preparations at once. Zeratul, many thought you mad. And yet, once more, you have seen truer than us all. The keystone leads us into the Altarian...
So wait, you're telling me there's a thing to do here? Because I'm pretty sure I already did everything. Yeah, what? I already did this. What are you talking about, Willis? Apparently there's a third version of everything at some point. They're probably Zergs. Or Terrans, or some Zerg Terran.
Scouts are reporting Amon's forces are conquering System
Is that Trisha Helfer again?
Hierarch.
Also, is Amon just the Reapers? That's not how you spell Altair. Altair? Altair is a thing. There's an I before the R. Dive, dive, dive! Hit your burners, pilot! Womp.
This defies reason. We should be shredded into our base particles. Yet here we stand, between universes.
Zeratul was right. It is all
What?
Think of it, matriarch. The cradle of all life, hidden all
In this
these
giant
years.
octahedron.
Yes. But why?
I think that's a Borg diamond, actually. The Borg Queen's going to show up and start monologuing about 7 of 9 any minute now. The really, really unsubtle lesbian crush.
Artan, it is hard to believe we
More of
stand
space travel.
above Omar, the home of the Ihan Re, the Zelnaga. The Judy
You have another fake stupid name for the other fake stupid name?
to a place such as this. It is said they slumbered through the ages.
Zeratul believed the artifact would lead us unto hope. The Zelnaga may be the hope he spoke of.
If the legends are true, then the Zelnaga are below, awaiting their children to awaken them.
Sure, I'm listening to somebody with a ship's wheel behind their head.
How Zeratul foresaw the keystone would lead us here is uncanny. It is now clear that it was this device.
Just as a side effect, could turn Kerrigan human.
Zeratul was in touch with an expression of reality beyond my understanding.
Yeah, he read the fucking script.
Should not exist. It defies all decrees of science, shatters all understanding of astral mechanics.
I once thought we Protoss had reached the pinnacle of
But then I was very stupid.
I was a fool. There is far more in the galaxy than exists within Protoss understanding, friend Karax. I know this now.
I pondered the events that brought me here. There is much I should remember.
Yeah, you're a fucking robot. Why haven't we just told you?
Is machine, like the purifiers.
But you are not like them.
I must know the truth of what I
You're a robot.
What you will uncover may not be desirable.
It is time.
You're a
to
robot.
face
Just,
that.
you're a robot, okay? It's
Ship's
over.
data center has uploaded the recent annals and has much of the history you have lost. I hope you find the answers you seek, friend Phoenix.
Okay, now I'm curious what chat's bringing up now. Yes, the ancient space race was frozen on board their giant pointy ship. The Spirit of... Why, my dear Gecko? I believe you've uncovered a minor plot hole. Yes, she's convinced that Adun was a traitor for not genociding a bunch of people, so she was frozen on their greatest starship named after the traitor.
Hierarch. It appears we cannot receive transmissions while we are within the rift.
Who would you be receiving transmissions for? Everybody else is fucking dead.
The Spear of Adum's sensors have located what appears to be an accessway into the temple. Our starships are prepared to move on your command.
I'm really impressed by a game that has a dumber storyline than the Assassin's Creed meta plot. It's really neat. I just finished playing Assassin's Creed Syndicate, so it's nice to have something that makes its like hot nonsense look coherent and clever. they honored him because they thought he was Hitler. Yes. Templar of Doom. Doesn't help that they keep talking about Templar, so I'm also reminded of Assassin's Creed. Well, whatever. I don't know what the fuck they want me to do. Let's just do it. I want a text from last night style website that's just text from Raynor now. All he is just like complaining about how he can't, about how what's his name in the uniform hid the booze again.
Here lies the resting place of the
God, imagine Raynor's OkCupid profile. That would be depressing.
if we are to awaken them. Grand Preserver, what do you know of the temple in the depths below?
Only myth, legend. Here upon Almar, the destined races will seek ascension. Their very presence shall open the way forward. I believe these celestial locks are the key. Our forces
Sorry, the locks are the key.
presents itself.
Do you wanna try that again, game designers?
Hierarch, the Tal'Darim are here. They are taking control of the celestial locks.
And there's a convenient GUI on them.
The voices' demands are clear. Keep the temple sealed.
As long as they control the locks, the secrets of the temple will
Oh, and of course the lock conveniently turns red.
Engage the enemy and reclaim the locks.
Get the-
Aeon will not
I-
have his
I-
victory so easily.
The locks are the key. Fucking Christ. That's actively embarrassing.
Our stargates can now warp in phoenixes. They are extremely mobile.
Our stargates can now exist because we couldn't build them before.
Across long distances.
I'm really mad about the locks are the key. That's up there with naming the big MacGuffin in Mass Effect 3 the Catalyst, when nothing about it was catalytic in any sense of the word. Words have meanings, writers for video games. You forgot ignorance is strength, Shaw. That's the last one. Fron is only maintaining a light buzz at the moment, but... Also, we could be a little political. And, well, on the oxymoron list, we also include Trump is classy. Bold political opinions on this stream.
Will comply.
they make this charge change in multiplayer too? Makes Protoss macro a hell of a lot easier if you when you can catch up after you've not warped in for a while, but I don't think I've literally not played a Legacy of the Void multiplayer game.
Amon's forces are inbound to our nexus point.
Can you not just say base? It's your base. All your base. Your base, base, base.
Hierarch, the Tal'Darim have deployed a titanic warp prism. If its core is similar to
Yeah, I've seen bigger.
the reactor is made of pure solarite. If possible, we should destroy it and claim the reactor to enhance our solar core.
Yes, eat its heart and gain its power.
Time for battle. On the way to justice.
Once Amon's forces have been defeated, our warrior's presence should allow us to lay claim to
Oh, we're playing Capture the Flag. Or, no, Control Point, sorry. See, I was just making an all your base or belong to us reference. I don't know what you guys are on about. My references are much less timely. You're referencing a song, aren't you, Tisha? I generally don't learn about new music until Weird Al parodies it, so...
Teleport successful. Zero heck. Where do our enemies lurk?
I like the bass, 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 bass. I like the buttery biscuit bass. I like the bass, bass, biscuit bass. I like the buttery biscuit bass. I like the bass. I like the buttery bass. I like the buttery biscuit bass. I like the buttery.
Okay, I don't know what that was. Also, I just realized my face has been in the wrong spot for the entire time. Yeah, it's a little better. Must show the unit portraits after all.
Some of your gateways have transformed into warp gates. It is better to commit to a single warp-in strategy.
Yes, thank you.
I stalk the stars.
Whee! No, what? Why do you keep doing that? I don't want you to auto cast it. Oh, you can still shoot while you're doing it. Well, that's weird. Man, I forgot how much the campaign was basically easy mode. Guys, I don't want to alarm you, but the game is also copyrighted.
Is now ours. These energy patterns indicate once we control the other four.
Oh, thank God, the energy patterns.
Skies await. I am eager to strike. Engaging the enemy. On you comply. La Faroche. For honor.
Plus, I mean, that was clearly just an auto-tune from a TV show, so I don't think any legitimate copyright holder was involved in the creation of what was actually being played.
Successful.
Sure you do, buddy. You walk the shadowed path.
Amon's servants are moving to seize a lock.
Good for them. Thank God the locks are the key.
I am detecting another lock in enemy hands. Amon's
Blah,
forces
blah.
are in a defensive position. I am eager to strike. We stand
Oh, boo-hoo with your pylons.
The skies await. Engaging the enemy.
No, Solarite isn't hydrogen. Solarite is the doomsday bomb that the aliens in Plan 9 from Outer Space were afraid that the humans would eventually create as a thinly veiled metaphor for the atomic age, and therefore their solution was to convince humans that aliens existed by sending zombie Bela Lugosi to menace the town and then kill anybody who met zombie Bela Lugosi so that nobody would be able to report that aliens existed. Obviously.
Engaging the enemy. Teleport successful. I will. Base is under attack. Engaging the enemy. I stalk in the stars.
Oh, that could have gone better. Whoops. Chat, you're being weird. Yeah, bad micro. Pfft, what the fuck is micro? This is the single player game. Micro. Don't be absurd.
Amon's forces have claimed a mechanism.
No, it's a log, which is the key. Obviously.
Teleport successful. Time for... Where do our enemies lurk? I will comply.
I don't need to hold my locks. You need to hold your locks. Cannons. Fine.
Teleport successful. Orpheum online.
There, not enough cannons for you?
It is done. I am warping the vessel's cargo aboard for further study.
On the wings of justice. Engaging the enemy. Teleport successful. Engaging the enemy. Very well. The skies upgrade complete.
Oh, right! How could I possibly have forgotten?
Orfield online. Base is under attack.
Oh, you would.
I stalk through the stars. Base is under attack. You must place that in a power field. You have not enough minerals. Time for battle. Warriors, pull back from the enemy base. We must focus
Oh,
on the celestial
fine.
locks. Engaging the enemies. Deploy all. Time for battle. On the wings of justice. Understood.
I have cloaked warriors? I don't remember building any DTs. Done yet?
All 5 locks have been captured, Hierarch. The access way is opening.
It seems Amon's forces have drawn back. I sense suddenly a great stillness from within the temple.
Oh crap, everybody's already dead.
We have succeeded. It will not be long before we see what fate.
There's apparently nothing in there. We've won! Aw, I didn't get any of the achievements. Right. Another short break.